Hi folks, my name is Paul Raggio, and I'm co-owner with my sister of One True North Leadership and Business Coaching Solutions. This is our weekly video where we provide leadership and best business practice tips, and we do it by summarizing our past week's article. And the title of that article was The Cynic, Skeptic, and Pollyanna. So I just want you to imagine an office setting with three different types of personalities sitting there. And the first one is he sits at his computer hour after hour, trolling connections on various social media platforms, spewing righteous indignations at the skeptic and Pollyannish posts, offering fatalistic views rooted in ignorance, lies, and deceptions. Not one of his actions is positive. He chooses to condemn instead of criticizing. His belief is people are motivated wholly by self-interest, and he subscribes to the Machiavellian view, the ends justify the means. He uses evocative language to charge his audience. What he foments is destructive. He is the classic cynic with fractured, disenfranchised followers. He is the antithesis of leadership, yet he spawns an audience. Across the hall sits the skeptic. She avoids posting on social media except to encourage businesses to engage in best practices and connect with family and friends. She doubts and attempts to verify those critical nuggets of information she hears, sees, or reads. She challenges supposition and asks for proof. She questions origins and seeks truth, and her language and behavior are cautious yet optimistic. She thirsts for knowledge, and facts transform her skepticism into beliefs, and she knows circumstances and time change people's motivation. She finds character-driven people most appealing, nevertheless reminds others to trust and verify. She uses measured language to inspire her followers, and her actions are deliberate and justified. Her journey is what's important, and her skepticism is healthy and enthuses the team to dig for answers. They admire her behavior and believe it to be in their best interest. She is a leader, builds rapport in the company, and continues to grow her sphere of influence. Now down at the end of the hall and in the corner office sits the Pollyanna. He views everything with irrepressible optimism. He's always checking his social media posts for friend and business associate likes. He avoids watching disturbing news and believes things will work themselves out. No need to intervene or confront people with opposing views. There's just a natural flow we shouldn't disturb. It's all good. He reads what's entertaining and makes him feel blameless and avoids anything that might upset his karma. He uses equivocal language, always hedging commitments. He's a disengaged follower. He'll join the group and remain until the journey gets difficult. Then he's going to ditch. He avoids any leadership role and subsequently has no followers. Your company likely has team members mirroring different versions of each of these bigger-than-life characters. And you may very well exhibit at times behaviors aligned with the cynic, skeptic, and Pollyanna. As a leader, your challenge is to drive out the cynics and inspire the Pollyanna towards a healthy level of skepticism. And the starting point is values, always values. Often missing from companies are meaningful, action-oriented values, something other than what we usually observe to be the feel-good platitudes. Values serve as the moral backbone to the company and create the environment for a thriving organizational culture. Without them, the company structure is unstable and eventually fails, and the corporate culture wilts. I'm a reader of Brene Brown, and her book Dare to Lead has a wonderful passage on values, and I'm quoting her. Our values should be crystallized in our minds, so infallible, so precise and clear, and unassailable, they don't feel like a choice. They are simply a definition of who we are in our lives. Now, this concept is genuine for organizations too. The values the leader imbues and the members practice make up what we call the organization's points of culture. And I grew up in an environment steeped in values and had a rock-solid culture. I mean, the Army instilled 7 captured by the acronym leadership, and every one of them from private to 4-star general adopted, believed, recited, and practiced them. So just imagine if your company adopted, believed, recited, and practiced values that resonate with the owner, employees, customers, and external stakeholders and community. I mean, team members coalescing around the meaning of the values contribute to an energetic and positive organizational culture. The cynics, they're driven out, and the Pollyannas' behavior changes to that of a healthy skeptic. Just envision what this would do to your company's productivity. Do you want to build a dynamite team? Start with values and center them in your everyday work activity. That's our leadership and best business practice tip of the week. Hey, we keep doing these podcasts, and it's on the Signal website. They're a great opportunity for you to learn from the interviews we conduct with some of the Santa Clarita Valley business owners. Lots of lessons learned that you can put into action today. Thanks again for all of your feedback on our podcast, on these videos, and the articles we write. If you want to learn more about us, go to OneTrueNorthCoach.com. We're offering a free business health checkup. It's a great opportunity to come in, have Lisa and I, 2 experts in this field, go through your business with you and see if there's challenges that we can help you with. Thanks again, and we look forward to seeing you next week.